So the last video you've seen was us guys on my 21,000 day. I think the last video we just started having mimosas.
Yep.
And we were heading down to the sports club.
Yep.
So we've both made some decisions that day. Quite a few actually. So number one is I want to give up smoking because I've been smoking since I was 18 years old, and I was a really bad non-smoker as a kid.
Yep. Yeah,
Like I used to, yeah, I was. I used to break my parents' cigarettes, man. I used to jump out the car and fucking lights if they lit up a cigarette. I was a prick. Then I met the love of my life, Kelly Gratz, at the time, and she was a smoker. It was like kissing an ashtray. So I started smoking, and the irony was that I met her like 10 years later. Like I'd gone on, been married, done all sorts of shit. And she goes, oh, I gave up smoking about 3 months after we split up. I'm like, you bitch. So I kept that habit. So I made a decision to do that. Now, Dan, for me, gambling's always been a huge problem too, and I feel like I'm making light of the issue with our Pokies and Plonk videos, where really, in reality, gambling's probably cost me more than anything else in my life. You know, you can't spend $1,000 on alcohol a day, can't spend $1,000 on ciggies a day, can't spend $1,000 on pot a day, and I've never had any real addictions to any other drugs harder than pot, and pot's really not addictive, so that's not the here or there. But my point is it's cost me a lot financially, you know, and when I first started gambling there was no pokies, not in South Australia or in Queensland. So do you remember when there was no pokies in Queensland?
No.
No, it's always been pokies for you.
Yep, yep. They never got me really.
So what we've done is we've made a decision, all of us, Scooby's not here, he has to do some other shit this morning. We're going to cut the other channel, the Pokies and Piss. We don't. It's glorifying gambling's really pissing me off, and Dan has unfortunately got a taste for it now.
Yeah.
He's got a taste for it. So we have combined to make a bet. I'm not allowed to have a cigarette, and he's not allowed to gamble.
No pokies.
No pokies. No punt. We might let him have a punt on Melbourne Cup Day on the horses. The pokies are the big thing, though, isn't it? Because you use it as a relaxation time.
Yeah, I can zone out and have a beer in front of a machine, and all my worries go away. I can get in that zone
until you lose your money.
Yeah.
And then the money's back.
Been spending about $300 to $400 a week playing machines after work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's become a problem.
It's become a problem. And it's always been a problem for me. I've lost relationships, houses, units, businesses. Yeah, lots. And, you know, I'm getting on. I'm getting closer to 60 now than 50. 21,000 on 2 days off. So, so we're stopping the Pokies and Punt channel, and we're going to try and be a little bit more, I don't know, positive, I suppose, on that channel. You know what I mean? Yep. And we're so lucky to live in this great country as it is, you know, and I feel sometimes we're treating it foolishly.
Scooby's worried about the shop.
Yeah, whether we're actually getting anywhere. Because really, I mean,
spending all the profits on...
spending any profits.
Yeah,
it's not like we make a lot of stuff I can start with.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, but we want to get this shop going because I've got a storage shed, he's got a storage shed, my house is full of shit, his house is full of shit, and he's got to move. Yep. So his ex is selling the property, so that's why he's not here today. Actually, somebody's going in there to do something or other this morning, so he has to hang around 11:30. Otherwise, he'll be with us now telling us the story. So we made a bet, and it's a pretty savage bet, isn't it?
Yep.
So whoever breaks the bet, it's a 1 year bet. It's a 1 year bet. So we will reassess in a year's time, but the loser has to wear a dress, and the other person gets to pick the dress that they wear. They have to work.
And a wig.
And a wig,
like
yeah, full on drag, right? For a full day from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. at one of our local op shops that we help out at now and again at different places. So, and we've got people that are going to let us do that. We've already spoken about that. I've got people, if you ever see this man punting, you dog him out. There's a $100 bounty on it, by the way. $100 bounty. Same. You catch me, get in the darb. In the darb, you see me at the market sneaking off in some fucking corner. Dog me out.
Yeah.
$100. You're gonna need to take a photo for proof. But
and will the working in drag be filmed for the channel?
Absolutely.
If there's someone.
Yeah, absolutely. When I get to film you, yes.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think for me, physically, it's a great thing. I think for you,
it's helping me
financially
too.
and emotionally, it's a great
it's
thing for
helping
you.
me, yeah. It's a good
So
bet for me,
it's
I think.
yeah, I know it's a good bet for me too. He thinks that I'll buckle sooner because smoking is physically and mentally addictive, where gambling is just mentally addictive. It's not physically
Yeah,
addictive.
yep.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Addiction's addiction, and we've got enough of them.
Yeah.
We're Scooby's worried about our drinking to excess and stuff like that. I've never been an alcoholic. I'm a binge drinker, so I can't drink alone. So if there's a can of beer in my fridge, it's there in my fridge
Yep, that's
until somebody comes to drink it.
Yep.
Scooby can drink alone. You can drink alone.
Yep.
You know, that's but one mountain at a fucking time, eh?
Yep.
And my drinking will cut down because when you drink, what do you want to do? You want to fucking smoke, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, my smoking intake goes through the fucking roof when you
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Right,
they
they're-
go well together.
and gambling.
It's an Oasis song about that.
Yeah, it is.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Is there?
Yeah.
So we're trying to, you know, I mean, we've both gone through a lot of turmoil in the last 4 or 5 years, haven't we? You know, with families changing and the loss of people, and you know, even though you didn't lose them to life, you still lost them. You know what I mean? So it's a new direction for everyone, and it's hard, man. Dan's out of the army, and he's a lost soul. You know, he's found it hard to get back into normal fucking shit. You know, PTSD or whatever the case may be. You know, it's fucked. So together we're going to try and do this, and we want to be a positive influence on each other, and we sort of feel like sometimes we're not. Do you think? I mean, look, don't get me wrong, we have fucking fun. That's the problem. We don't just, you know, and we gig each other because that's what men do. See, men, if they're mates, we rag the shit out of each other. Do you know what I mean? That's what men do. Women will, you know, Brett would, oh, you look beautiful, you look beautiful. We don't do that. Look at you, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's what men do. And that's how, you know, mates. Now, somebody else bags out me mate, we're on him. He's not allowed to do that. Only mates are allowed to do it to mates. Would you agree with that?
Yep.
You know what I mean? All right, so we'd let you know this is our new direction. We're going to close the other channel, so you're not going to see us punting and glorifying, which, I mean, we were speaking the other day, part of me wants to balaclava up, go in there and smash every fucking machine.
Yeah.
You know, blow up the pokies, because the benefit to them, benefit of them financially, oh, the people work and people say, it's far less than the damage it's doing. You know, the damage is way in excess of any fucking benefit. But I get it. We both get it. We're gamblers. You know, we like the flashing lights,
fun,
and we don't get me wrong. And the feeling when you get a win up's fucking awesome. And we're not piking out on it. It's just that it's fucked for us. We're not getting anywhere. We're not doing anything. I'm nearly 60. I mean, he's at risk of maybe losing his house if he continues down this fucking track.
Yep.
Do we want that? No, we don't fucking want that. Is that a benefit of my mate if I'm doing that? You know. And if I stop smoking, I'm not, you know, hear me coughing on the channel, and my snorting when I'm laughing and all that shit. It's all come from the darbs, really. I don't smoke a lot of pot, so that's neither here nor there, nowadays anyway. So that's what we thought we'd let you know, what's going on, and you want to add anything, Dan?
No, I'm happy that I got Gab's support to try and quit the pokies, and
Oh, I got people watching you.
yeah, no, it's a good bet for me. You know, he's got the chemical addiction of nicotine running through
for a long
his
time,
body.
man.
But yeah,
Best part of 50 years.
Yeah, I've been trying to quit the pokies for a while, so this is good because I don't want to be in full drag.
Well, you'd like to give up smoking too, but I mean,
Yeah.
one baby steps at a time. And you don't smoke like I smoke,
Nah.
because I mean, you always comment like, "Fuck, you smoked all them." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
I do, especially when I'm on the piss. I can fucking chain smoke.
Oh yeah.
And what happened here is it got to the point where the prices got so expensive on cigarettes, didn't they? Until they opened these new fucking, cheap tobacco shops where we are.
Yeah.
So it got
Legally imported ones.
yeah, legal. I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, they're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know how it can be illegal if they're fucking open. So, you know what I mean?
It's easier to smoke now, cheaper to smoke.
It is cheaper to smoke now.
And probably
Here we can buy 100 grams for $30.
it's probably less healthier than
Yeah, I'd say so.
the government taxed cigarettes.
Yeah, we know
don't know where it
regulations.
comes from.
No, they might be adding all sorts of shit.
Spraying
Yeah,
fly
yeah.
spray on it.
Yeah, it could be doing fucking anything. But it's cheaper now, and because basically the price of cigarettes were pricing us out of the market anyway.
Yeah, yep.
You know, like we were keeping our dumpers because it was that fucking dear. Like, well, it's true. I mean, to buy a packet of 20s, these cheap shops are closed about 7 o'clock at night. If you need a packet of dubs at midnight, you're going to a servo.
$40.
$40 for a pack of 20s.
Yeah.
$38, $40 for a packet of 20 cigarettes. But you don't give a fuck. And so financially, cigarettes are an expense as well. I mean, I probably spend $100 a week,
Yeah.
even at the cheap prices.
They prematurely age you, you know. You get,
I don't know, it's still pretty good.
yeah.
Do you like me?
Still got, yeah, that's a cool shirt.
it.
A rig,
It's a rigger shirt. Yeah,
a roadie shirt.
It is a roadie shirt. They set up a roadies charity. They built a house.
Oh,
Because roadies are a bit like showies, you know, when they finish doing their job, they got, you know, they might have kids all over Australia, but they've got nowhere to fucking live. So they've got a place where they can go and just get their shit together. Kind of like a clean-up house, I suppose.
Yep,
Get their life together, get counsellors and shit. It's good. Anyway, we're going to love yous and leave yous on that. That's the way we're heading, and I hope you support us and in our endeavours. You catch me smoking, you dog me out. You catch him on the punt, you take a photo, send it through to me. Bet's done, Dave. Bet's done. We're done.
Are you gonna be able to edit that stuff
Thanks,
out?
guys.